Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penge, and welcome back to Flotsam, where we continue the floaty and boaty adventures of Boaty Land. And last time out, we took Boaty Land from being just this little bit here, just the town heart, to being this relatively nice looking place. I mean, it's a little bit disorganised, but do you know what? It's fine, it does the job. So we've built ourselves a sail, which is very important, currently down. There's a little sort of bed area. I mean, it's a house, so I still love the fact that it is a bed. I think that's a brilliant thing. It still makes me worry if they roll over in their sleep and tumble out into the water, but never mind. And we've got all the various other bits and bobs. There's some storage areas and some drying racks for the wood and all that kind of stuff. The big thing we need to concentrate on kind of immediately is water. Our water is looking a little bit low, so we'll need to focus on that as well as maybe the food. But the big news was that we left the first area and we have come here. So on the map, we started over here. We've used our sail to go all the way over to here toward the Lonely Island. And there are apparently some people, says villagers, and an abandoned town. Now they come up here, I think. So yes, if we look at this, here are some villagers. So there appears to be a person in need of rescue. We should put them on a boat. That would be a good idea. So we need to rescue, Moana. So Moana Windbreaker Creek and Wilson Sponge von Schrapp. Okay, right, so two people that we need to rescue, and there they are, so we can see them over here. So they're on this island here. Yeah, that does look a little bit like it's falling apart. The island where they are looks like it's collapsing a bit. There's a car. There's a little car. Oh, can we not strip that of resources? That's got to have some good stuff in it. That's got to have some scrap metal or something in it. So yeah, we can check these out. Let's just check you out very quickly. What's your thing? You drink less because you are moist. Okay, fine. So you drink less and you eat less, as you have the kids menu every time. Okay, fine. There we go. I would have thought, given that he's called Sponge, he might have been the one who would be moist. But there you go, never mind. So we can rescue those two. So we'll do that. And also, there is a shack town. There appears to be a small abandoned town on this island. We might find some supplies in there. Pretty sure nobody will miss them. Okay, is that the same place? Where is the shack town? Is it that place, or is there another place that's falling apart? Where's our town heart? Where are we? Or over here? Ah, there. I bet that's Shacktown. Yes. So it looks very similar to the other one that we saw in the previous area. But yeah, there's no big boat on it, and it is falling apart. What did happen to the world? It's a question that I want answering. I want to know what's happened. Why is the world all sort of covered in loads of water? What on earth has happened to cause this devastation? I do not know. I do like the fact there's sort of power lines and phone lines and things like that. But yeah, this place, it's in a bad way. So we can go and get some stuff from that as well. First things first, let's set up stuff over at our little town heart thing, if I can find where it is. I bet there's a shortcut key to go back to that. So let's make sure that we can actually make ourselves some water, because we're running low on water and food. We're going to need to get a fishing boat in at some point. So we need firewood. So yes, make much in the way of firewood, please. And you make much in the way of water, please, because we're running out, and that's going to be game over. If we all don't have any water, then we're all going to die of thirst, and this is going to be very short-lived. So we'll make sure we get ourselves some water reserves. We are also going to need some food reserves. I noticed that there are some little fish, sort of fishing spots over there. We're going to need some plastic waste. Now, I can't see much in the way of plastic waste around us. I can see there's wooden stuff. I can't see much plastic. There's a bit over there. Can we get over there? Because if we try and swim over there, that's quite a long way away. What we need a salvaging boat. Okay, the speeding dory. Oh, I quite like that. So let's set this up here. And, oh no, can we go there? Can we go just here? Are we allowed there? It looks like it's outside of the zone that we're allowed to go into. I don't know. Do you know what? I'll click the button and see what happens. It doesn't seem to be that bothered. Are we allowed to go there? That's the swimming range. That's the swimming range that we're allowed. Okay, right. That's absolutely fine. And then we'll send somebody else out to just go and grab some more wood from over there. That'll do. Because, yeah, nothing else really is within our range. We need to now use boats. We can't redo the swimming. We'll grab some stuff from over there. So at least one person to go and do the chopping of the wood. That is all fine. At some point we could go and scavenge this. But, yeah, we'll do the basics first. We'll do the very, very basic things. We'll get ourselves water and wood and stuff like that. Because all that stuff's quite important. We've just gone up. Water reserves have just gone up. Oh, they've gone up to 8. They've gone up to 9. Oh, right, crikey. That thing had loads of water stored in it that we hadn't taken out then. Oh, that's quite encouraging. Oh, good. Okay, that's a good thing. Right, so they're going to put water into here. The giant water jug is going to slowly fill up. Right, you're chopping a lot of wood. I would have expected somebody to have got in their little boat and gone away by now, but maybe they're just doing all the tasks that I've given them. So yeah, they're just sort of doing all this. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Have I just made a load of... What's that? Is that rope? Did I tell them to make a load of rope? Oh no, maybe there's just some firewood underneath and that's the rope we've got left over. Right, this is good. So you're going over here in the little boat to pick up some plastic. We desperately need some plastic. So you're going to go and grab all this. Now it looks like they can carry a heck of a lot more stuff. 10. I think when they swim, they can only hold 4 things, I think. Maybe 5. So the little boats give them double the capacity. And of course it's quicker because they're in a boat and that makes more sense. So yeah, we need to get a fishing boat as well. So we can have the little mooring thing over this side. That might be a good idea. So they're going to unload all of the... Are you going to unload all the plastic? No, you're not going to unload all the plastic. Okay, I thought you might have unloaded all that plastic, but never mind. Right, okay. More firewood to get more water. Although that is looking quite encouraging. It's looking quite nice. There's 5 water to export. Oh, there's all sorts of water coming through now. This is excellent news. Now the problem comes down to food. Okay, so water we're okay. We now need to sort out the food. Also, the drying racks don't have anything on them. Of course, yes, because there is no wet wood for us to have. So we're going to need to sort that out as well. We could do with those extra people. We could do with them, couldn't we? Now, when we've done all this stuff, do you know what we'll do, actually? Hang on, wait there. Right, cancel this. Away with you. No, oh, hang on. No, cancel. Remove marker. There we go. So get rid of that. I think it might make sense to go and get those 2 people first. Because then that is an extra 2 people. Extra 2 pairs of hands to go and do fishing and gathering and all that kind of stuff. So let's just rescue them. We should put them on a boat. Okay, well we have a little sort of salvaging boat. So is somebody going to hop into the salvage boat, go over here and rescue them? Right, what's everyone else doing? Right, can you do more chopping of wood? Yay. And you do more making of water. Okay, good. Right, let's go over to here and just see what they do. So they just rock up here and just go, hey, we've come to save you. We've got, well, not very much at the minute. We're running out of food. We've not got a lot of water, but come with us anyway. So I hope that we can get some of this stuff. Oh, that's very precarious. That's very precarious. Oh, there's like barnacles and all sorts of things. Another little car. Right, so you're saying hello. Hello. Join us. Hello, you join us as well. Oh, yes, this is good. This is good news. So, yes, okay, 2 extra people. They're going to drink water. They are going to eat the food. But we've also got 2 extra people to go and gather wood and gather resources and do lots of useful things. So if you come back this way... So, yeah, there you go. Come back this way. The next thing I'd like to get done, if at all possible, is another one of these. Another little mooring point. So can we afford one of those? Yes, we can. We can make a mooring point. So pop that opposite the other one. Makes sense. Oh, it goes that way round. You know what? Never mind. I'm sure we can fit something useful in here. So now we've got lots of people. Lots of people doing lots of stuff. There's more water in there for everybody. So we need to get this constructed. We need somebody then who's going to go back over there and grab some plastic. Because I still want you to go and get some plastic, please. That'd be useful. Somebody could go and get the boat and do some plastic gathering. That would be nice. And then also, I don't really want to put someone in the water because they're very slow, but that will have to do. That will have to do just to get some of this wood. We need the wet wood to then dry the wet wood into dry wood to then burn in the distiller to turn into water. Well, not the wood turning into water, but we need it for water purposes. So I think that should be... Are you going in the water? Right, okay, good. So you're swimming out that way. You're going to get more plastic, which is encouraging. So we do need also some more housing, I think. We need to get some more housing as well, which means I want to expand this little walkway thing out. So let's just bring that out to say, let's just do 8. Just a tiny little expansion of that. So how big can we make that? There. So there we go. So 8 of the plastic we've got has gone on this. So hopefully they can bring back a heck of a lot of plastic. Because then we need it to make a fishing boat. Because now water's looking okay, but we're going to run out of food. So we need to build ourselves Fishing boat. Where are they? There. So, yeah, we need a lot of plastic. We've got a sufficient amount of wood. We need the plastic. Okay, this is good. So we're going to chuck the plastic in there. We could do with a little storage area just here. So they don't have to keep going all the way to there to put the plastic in. They can just go, yeah, there's plastic, and just chuck it into the storage area. Right, do more of that, please. You do more making of water. Water is important. It means we do not die. Right, you've gone to do that. Now we should be able to make ourselves a fishing boat. And we'll moor it just there. Okay, I like this. I like this. This is very good. Right, and then we've got another one of these as well. We need another gathering boat. So one could go over here and gather wood. The other one could gather the plastic. We could also do with salvaging that island at some point. It might be useful. Oh yeah, yay! We've rescued them. Good. Tick. Yay. Good. Right. Good. We've rescued some people. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. So now they got little water things over their heads, which means that they are thirsty. Okay, they've topped that up, but 9 is okay. It's now the food reserve. So yeah, we need somebody to get building this fishing boat, and then somebody else to go out and actually do the fishing as well. Fortunately, there is a lot of fish. There's fish there. There's fish there. There's fish there. In the last video, in the comments, a few people did say, "Oh, you made a mistake not gathering all the resources from the previous place. You're going to need them." Maybe, but I think the game is going to be lenient enough not to punish you for what you did in the previous level, unless you did something incredibly intensely stupid. But I think we had enough resources coming in here to do okay. And you know what? Things are looking all right. Things are looking okay. We're managing to get the boat sort of set up. This boat's coming back with lots of lovely plastic. And then we are working on it. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. I don't think the game would sort of punish you too badly for not bringing all the resources from a previous level. I think that might be a little bit silly. It would be silly if the game sort of stopped your progress because you didn't pick up some stuff on the previous level. I think that would be a shame. What do we need to build a house, by the way? Plastic. We just need all the plastic in the world. But more importantly, somebody come and build this boat, because we're going to run out of food very, very soon. We could do with this boat being constructed kind of now. Good. Right. You're hitting the mooring point with the hammer, which I guess is going to make the boat appear as if by magic. I don't really know what's going on there, but okay, right. Yes, look, the durability is going up, which means the boat is being constructed. Okay, what have we got? Oh, food is so low. Food is so low. Hurry up and build this thing. Very important. Now, water is looking pretty good. Water is looking okay. The drying racks are doing their job. We've got firewood, I assume. Oh, no more firewood. Just make more firewood. Do more water, please. Yeah, just make more water. But yeah, we need this. This is now utterly crucial. The Weary Sally. Do you know what? I'll go for that. Absolutely. Right, there's a little fishing button. Place a fishing boy. Okay, how about there? Because that was over some fish. So please, somebody go and grab fish. Go do fishing. Very, very quickly indeed. It's very important we go and do that. Okay, you're going to come back with 10 more plastic, which is going to give us 21 plastic, which is good. So somebody now needs to go and do this as an absolute matter of urgency, because we have one food reserve. Yeah, we need to go fishing. Somebody go fishing. Prioritize this now. Don't care about this. Take this away. In fact, undo. How do we undo this? Clear. Clear, 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 clear. Nobody care, apart from the one you're doing. So we can't clear out all the firewood. Somebody go and do this. Captain anybody, just go get fish, or you're all going to be very hungry. You're going to be very sad very soon if you don't get in this boat and go and do a bit of fishing. You can enlarge the thing. Oh, hang on. Oh, now I don't want to move the marker just in case it messes this up. Yeah, right. What we'll do is move time on. You're going to... good. Right. You've got in. So you're off to going... You're a bit tired. Okay, fine. Message understood. You're going to go and grab some more wood. You're getting fish, which is brilliant. So yes, look, fishing is happening. Oh, yes. This is very encouraging. So you're grabbing fish. The other one's grabbing plastic. And you are tired, but you've come back. Right, we do need to build another house. I think we need to build another house. So let's just pop that along here as well. Can we put that there? Yeah, why not? Drop the little house into there. So they can, 2 people can now have a rest. Because I think they own the house. Yeah, so we need 5 houses, ideally. Ah, dear. So there's 3 houses. That's as much as I can do them at the moment, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry. Right. Okay, you've come back with big piles of fish, but you've not put it... There you go. Right, grab the fish. Chuck it into there, please. Yeah? Food reserves? Do we need to cook the food or something crazy like that? I don't think we need to cook the food, do we? There's no food cooking thing. So hang on a minute. How do we have food reserves? Where are they? Where are the food reserves? Oh, no, hang on. We can't eat the raw fish. Of course we can't. We need... right. Yes. We need another drying rack. And that's quite good. I can fit one into that gap just there. So if we put that there... That... Oh, when it's finished, we need somebody to finish it. Come on. Come on. People... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Whoa. Right. This... do you know what? Remove that marker right now. Not so bothered. Swim back. I'd rather you did this. Got this drying rack completed. Because then you can put fish on the drying rack. Hang on. This one. Change it to fish. Put fish on the drying rack, please. This is very important now. Wood on that one. Fish on that one. Get this one constructed. That would also be nice. So get this drying rack done. Right, 3 fish are on there. 3 good old classic sort of cartoon looking fish. Hang on there. And then he's bringing back more fish. This is brilliant. Right, okay, fish on this one as well. More of these. And I think we may well need another one of those. Now that means we are going to need some more plastic. Oh my goodness me. We need resources for it. We need so many resources. Do you know what we could do? Let's go and scavenge on Shack Town. That might bring back a lot of resources in one go. So yeah, there's quite a few hungry people now. There are some hungry people. Wait there, look. There'll be fish for all relatively soon. If you just wait a little bit, it'll be fine. Right, you keep doing that. And you do as much firewood as you can. Just keep doing the firewood. It's fine. I mean, we've not got a lot of wood anymore. So we'll get some plastic. Right, hang on. There's some messages down here. Not enough houses. Yep. 2 people have joined. Okay, food reserves low, water reserves low. Okay, right, okay. It sounds like a perfectly ordinary Geek Cupboard gaming experience. Everything is low. Right, you're coming back from the island. What have you got? What is that? Is that dry wood? Oh, that might be very useful indeed. That might be dried wood that we can just put straight into the woodworking shed to turn into firewood to then get eventually set on fire to mean that we can get some fresh water. Yay! Right, okay, so turn that up. Also keep making firewood. That would be marvellous. And I think we just took some fish off the drying rack and put them in there. Now, I think everyone would have eaten that pretty much straight away. But look, there you go. Put a 0.5 of a food reserve. That is not very encouraging at all. We need another drying rack. What do we need for that? Plastic. 10 plastic. Oh, my goodness me. Yeah, ideally, we get another one of these as well. We get another little sort of scavenging boat. But in order to build one of those, we're going to need to get ourselves only a little bit more plastic. We also could do with a tiny bit more rope. If we could just make a couple more bits of rope, that would be useful. Okay, so we'll have that. That fish is gone. Right, okay, we need more fish, please. More fish. Just there. Bring us back 25 fish, if you would be so kind. Thank you very much. So somebody go and do that, because food has ran out again. My word. Although there is a bit there. There is a fish there that somebody could eat. And there you are indeed eating it. Moana is tucking in there. Okay, fine. So the Moana is now going off to do some fishing, which is good. 6 more fish on the drying racks. That drying rack... Do you know what? Should we put fish on that one as well? Let's chuck fish on that one as well. Let's get ourselves a nice supply of fish. So yeah, if you can take fish out of there, chuck it on the drying rack for now, that's fine. Right, water reserves are... Yeah, they're all right. Water reserves are okay. I'm happy with the water reserves. Okay, how are we doing for scavenging this? We have scavenged 20 dry wood. 3. What's that then? Ancient technology could be found here as well. We could use this for our research. Now there is a research. We've got some research points. I hadn't noticed the research points were clocking up there. Oh, yes. Okay, right. So we've only got 3. But what is the first thing that we want to get done? I do not know. I mean, a storage yard sounds a bit boring. A house sounds quite a good thing. Rather than just the little beds, as adorable as they are, a house would be good. But water and food, I think a fishing hut is going to be crucial. What's that? Fish kebab. Okay, you can just grill some fish. Okay, I think we save up and get a fishing hut. I think a fishing hut is going to be very useful. That will just constantly bring in fish rather than us having to go and grab them. It will just constantly supply them. And here we go, Moana coming back with a load more. How many are in that bit now? How many are in there? 15. Okay, that's good. That's still some more fish. Plenty of water. So it's over to this now then. So it's just sort of doing the gathering. Let's get some more firewood. Do that and queue up the water thingamajigger as well, because we might as well, just to keep on top of things. Yeah, we do need another scavenging boat. We need another scavenger boat, which means we expand that out a little bit and then stick another scavenger boat thing here. I would also not mind linking those up, but that is going to require a heck of a lot of plastic. Are you going to get any plastic from here, scavenger person? No, it doesn't look like it. Right, what are you going to bring back then? Oh, they go into the individual little houses and grab some stuff. Oh, that's quite good. It's just wood. This place is just full of wood, it seems. Just lots of wood. Oh, that's firewood. Oh, that's quite useful, though. That's very useful. Oh, we're getting 6 research points. Okay, this is good. This is all looking good. More fish is coming back. Right, and we've got a positive sort of food supply as well. We've got all of 2 food reserves. This is quite encouraging indeed. Right, I'm happy with this. I've only just realised that when the little symbol comes up in the corner for your food reserves are low, look for food, it plays a kind of hungry stomach growling noise. I did wonder what it was when it was first on there. I was sort of looking around the map thinking there was a cat or something, but no, it's kind of this sort of noise, which I did wonder what it was. But there you go. Yeah, so it's telling us that our food reserves are low, and then the water reserves low noise is kind of like a sort of a splashy sort of bottle noise. I think that's looking okay now. I mean, it's not looking brilliant, but food reserves of 2.5 and water of 9 is looking okay. We've got lots more fish to actually put on the drying racks. That fish can come off, so that will hopefully add on to our food reserves. What does it do then? Let's have a look. So we grab some fish. So there were 3 fish on there. So 1, 2. So each fish contributes half of a food reserve, whereas I think 1 unit of water is 1 unit of water up here in the reserves. So the fish are only worth half. Now, I wonder if you then do the kebab thing. I wonder if they're worth more food. So 1 fish turns into 1 food, for example. I imagine that's what's going to be happening. Okay, that's fine. So, right, how many research points have we got from here now? 8 research points. Ooh, canned food. We're bringing back canned food. Oh, that's a wonderful thing. Yes, we're bringing back something else other than wood. And it's actual food. It's giant big tins. Look at the size of those tins. The size of the people. Well, this should help quite a lot with our food reserves, I would imagine. If we're going to have these, that's got to be a good thing. So we're chucking them straight in that. Oh, look at that. That has topped up the food reserves somewhat fantastically. Okay, right. Very good. So now it's just a case of how much research can we get off of this place. And will we get enough to unlock the... Oh, hang on. Has that just finished? Okay, well, there we go. That's answered the question. That has answered the question. So we got those resources off it. We only got, I say only, but we only got 8 research points. So we can unlock a few things. I mean, that's quite tempting. Stores a small amount of water. A small water. We've already got one of them. We've already got a small water storage thing, haven't we? Something like that would have been more useful. A solar still would have been way more useful. Okay, we'll keep those 8 research points. I'm quite tempted to unlock a house. But for now, I think we keep the 8 and we either go for a still or a fishing hut. Although our food is now looking pretty good again. Okay, right. So they need to empty the food out of here. So get rid of all the food out of there, which is marvellous. Chuck it into there. Yay. And then we need to get... Oh, we need another storage, do we? Do we need another storage area? I think we might have possibly filled up on stuff. We need somebody to go back and grab some plastic for us, please. Let's go and salvage as much plastic as we can get. 14 sort of sits there. So somebody go and grab that. We'll have 2... No, 1 person. 1 person go out and do all that. So that'll be useful. They didn't put 2 in there, did they? No. Okay, right, good. Those fish have gone over there. We will leave the fish for now, but let's now put that back onto a wood drying rack. Not that we have any wood right now, but it's there. And then somebody can go swimming for that little bit of wood just there. 2 people can go and do that, because that will be useful. This place needs to make a lot more stuff. There is no wood for us to chop, which is a bit of a problem. So water is going to be an issue. So we need to get some plastic to make ourselves another we do need all the resources. We need all the resources right now. All of the resources all of the time, please. Okay, we have some building work underway. So another small storage yard is going in here because we just kept filling up the storages. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of resources and not that many places to put them. I think most of the little storage yards are full. That actually is okay. That's not too bad. So there is a little bit of space in there. But if you put things in here, it makes it easier for them to sort of load the little storage bay up here without having to go all that way over there. So what we're going to do is, we just pause time a second. We say in this one, we don't want to store a mast or any food of any kind. We don't want rope. We don't want metal in that one. Plastic, that might be okay if we're going here to this mooring point. So that's fine. So they might bring that back. Or wood. So let's not have dry wood. They can put the wet wood into here. And then that one, we could store not wet wood, but dry wood. So that would make sense. So they put the wet wood in here. Go, yay, load that up. Soggy old wood goes into here. Somebody else has the unenviable task of picking up all the soggy wood, chucking it onto these things. They dry out. They put the dried wood into here. Yeah, I quite like that idea. That's a bit better. And then that, what's that full of? What on earth is that? That's firewood. Okay, that's very encouraging. That's good, because that means that'll keep us in water for quite some time. The salvage boat has been told to come over here and grab loads of wood, because we were very, very low on wood. So we might as well do that. And once they're done over there, we might send them over there to go and grab wood from over there as well, because that makes sense. And also right now, while we're not actually getting any fish, we might as well dry off as much wood as we can in order to turn it into firewood or useful other things by turning that drying rack back into a wood drying rack rather than a fish drying rack. And there we go. Look, we can see it changing. That's 6 more dried wood available. This is very good. And this has been expanded out a little bit just so at some point, although not right now because it doesn't look like we've got hardly any resources. We've got no plastic waste at all. We can, on here, build ourselves another little mooring point along there. Is there any plastic junk over there? Oh, that could be very handy. Oh my goodness me, there's something all the way over there as well. That's a long way off, that is. Okay, so have they depleted that? Yes, they've finished that. So there's some plastic over there, or there's some plastic there. I mean, which is nearest? It might be that over there. That's plastic waste. Yeah, do you know what? Let's go and grab that. I mean, it's some way off. It's quite a long way away. Okay, fine. But there is a lot of it. That's quite encouraging. Right, can we get up to 50? Can we try and get up to 50? There's 49 at 50. Yes. And what we could do, we can just enlarge that thing anyway to do that. So just capture all of that plastic nonsense, please. Bring that back to us because we've got nothing. We've got no plastic stuff of any kind now. And we could do with that. We've got plenty of firewood. We've got lots of stuff to make water. That place says it's got no... Oh, no, it's got no queue. That's it. Yes, turn it into that, please. Go and chop some wood. Yeah, it's all looking very, very good. I still would like to be able to zoom in a bit more. I'd love to be able to zoom in just the tiniest bit more. Just maybe one more zoom. So from here, so from there. Just down a little bit more. Just to see close up what everything looks like in the world of Flotsam. Like all the little people sort of dancing around and doing stuff and, getting on with their jobs and being busy and stuff. I just would love to have a little slightly closer look at it because it's also very pretty. The art style's really, really nice and everything's really well sort of designed and well thought out. And look, this thing, I like the way it's got kind of a crazy sort of shaky action with the lid of this sort of plastic bottle coming off and stuff. I do like it. I just love to be able to get a slightly closer look. But do you know what? We can't do that. Never mind. And excitingly, we have enough for another mooring point. So let's put it now. Which way is it? It's on the left, isn't it? So if we put another mooring point just there, that's where it snaps to. So put one there. A boat can go just here. This can be another scavenging boat. So that gives us twice the scavenging ability. So we can have someone grabbing plastic from over there. We can have someone else grabbing plastic from over here. I've also sent these poor people, however far away this is, quite a long way away, to go and do some fishing over here. because we could always do with some more food. I mean, it's come down to 7.5 already. It was on something like 15, but of course they're eating food and we've not been topping it up with anything. We could also do with, I think, another one of these. I mean, can we fit one in there? Oh no, that's where the boat's going to go, isn't it? Can we fit one across there? No, because I stupidly put that storage thing in place, which is like an idiot. Yeah, I want to put another one of these in somewhere. But yeah, it's not going to fit in a nice obvious place. And the sail's in the way just there. Can we fit one in right in there? No. This side? No, that's just some poor design work. We'll put one just here. It's fine. It's all good. And then I want to connect that up. I want to connect that up so they don't have to sort of walk all the way around that way. The only thing is that is going to take a heck of a lot of plastic. That's probably going to be at least 20 plastic, I would have thought. So it's going to take a little while for us to get that sorted. This can just be any old storage. That's absolutely fine. I'm not too bothered. Right, more plastic is coming back, which is good. So you can bring back plastic. Water's looking okay. Now food is looking a bit bad again. So we'll change those back to fish for now. Like so. And at some point we are going to have to leave here. We are going to have to leave this place because obviously we are getting some nice resources from it. We're getting ourselves lots and lots of stuff stocked up here with plastic and all that kind of stuff. And we're expanding our little sort of settlement-y, villagey thing. But we are going through the resources. We're going through food reserves and we're going through water. So we are getting some nice stuff. We're able to expand a tiny bit, but it would be nice if we maybe moved on to the next level. We'll see. Right, hang on. Can we build... right. We're going to have to kind of build it in sections. Oh, can we build it in a grid? That might make sense. Just build it in a grid. That's going to take up all of our plastic. Oh no, let's not do that. That's a terrible idea. Hang on. We want to build ourselves another salvaging boat. Yeah, put it there. Yes, please. Salvaging boat just there, please. Then we can do twice the amount of very exciting salvaging. Ah, the mooring points aren't actually assigned to a specific boat. I thought that the same boat, because this one was where we built the fishing boat, I thought the fishing boat would always come back to this point just here, but I don't think it cares. I don't think it's bothered which mooring point it goes to, as long as it can reach a mooring point somewhere on our village. Because yeah, they're the two salvaging boats now. So, that's presumably finished doing its salvaging over there. No, there's still some over there. Ah, right, yeah, that one's going. So now you... come over here. Hello, whale. How are you? We'll come over here and we will grab some of this. So we'll do that. We'll enlarge that. Do you know what? Let's enlarge it twice to grab loads of stuff from it. Yeah, some people did say about this being a humpback whale or something, or a blue whale. I mean, do they have such aggressive spiky tusk things, those whales? Or is this like a made-up whale for this world? I don't think I've ever seen a whale with quite such violent-looking kind of spiky fang tusk things just there. I mean, maybe my knowledge of whales is limited to the fact that they're big and live in the sea. So maybe they do. Maybe they do have those big pointy things, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if this is a more aggressive species of that type of whale for this world or something. I don't know. Right, they're getting water from wood. Sorry, not water. They're getting wood from just there. They are getting the last of the plastic, I'd guess, from over there. Maybe there's a couple more trips actually available from over there. So I don't think... Maybe we should get ourselves another house. Although I'm thinking if we're doing houses, I might as well just actually unlock this house. I might as well just unlock a proper house. Although we can't build it right now because it needs 8 metal scrap. So it's something we can't do right now. So is there anything else we really desperately need to build? We've got woodworking sheds. We've got one of everything. We've got one of all the things that we can build right now. So it's just a case of gathering some resources and making sure that we don't die of starvation or thirst. But that's okay. That's okay. Right, we've got quite a lot of dried wood. So you do that. Go and do some of that. You make us some water, please, when you can. Some more fish over there when we are done with the fishing. But I think that's going to take a little while. Okay, right. Move time on. Let's see if we can get our food reserves up a tiny little bit from the fishing. And then I think at some point when we've got plenty of extra resources in here, we are just going to have to move on. Because the longer we stay here, the more we're eating into the food and the water, which we can take with us to go somewhere else. So yeah, I think there'll be a point where once these are looking pretty good, once we've got ourselves, I don't know, maybe 30 of each. So 30 wet wood, 30 dry wood, and 30 plastic waste. We won't count the metal scrap because we've not come across that properly yet. Once we've got 30 each of those, maybe we shall set sail for the next sort of little target place thing along, which is called, let's have a look, where are we going? The Leaky Water Tower. Okay, right, so, fresh water. Oh, we can stock up on water and oil and an abandoned town as well, which is also good because that's going to have lots of lovely things. We could go there right now because it just requires a sail. I think let's just grab a few more resources first. I think we've built everything we need. We've got lots of drying racks. We've got various other bits and bobs. So, in fact, you know what? Let's put a couple of them back to wooden racks. Why the heck not? So there we go. A few of them to wood, a few of them to fish. So our food is looking good, water's looking good, resources are looking good. So yeah, when we just top these up a tiny bit more, I think we shall move on to the next area. Okay, resources are looking very good indeed. We've got ourselves 16 wet wood. We have 33 dry wood. Some more wood is coming back as well. We've got 54 plastic waste, which is going to go up when the next salvage boat things come back. So what I think we might do is, that one, the wooden one over there is finished. Okay, so the wooden one over there has finished doing its thing. So the only now sort of marker thing we've got is the plastic waste one over there. So what we'll do is, I think it's time for us to move on. So let's go to this. Let's remove that marker. So this person will come back here eventually. Where are you? There you are. So they'll come back in. They will dock just here. We'll unload all the stuff, which should be fine. So they'll grab all the plastic, chuck all the plastic into here, which should give us sort of 60 odd. Yes. Oh, that's very good. And now I'm just going to pause it quick. So this is looking good. This is looking less good. Not much in the way of food. Water is a little bit low. So I think now is a very good time to move on to the next place. We've done everything we can here. We've rescued 2 extra people. We've taken everything from Shack Town. We took lots of nice food and wood and firewood, and we got 8 research points as well. So I think now let us set sail to the leaking water tower. So it says that huge barrel towering over that village is leaking water. The unquenchable thirst is finally over. Fill up the reservoirs, boys. So I imagine there's going to be some mechanism whereby we can top up our water thing, which is very good. And then after that, we have to then choose where to go. So we're going to be using oil to do stuff. Now, I quite like the look of this. I think this looks very interesting. When we get past these points, we have to make a choice from here to go whether to pick up either some seagulls, which I don't really know why we'd need seagulls, or extra people. I mean, do the seagulls go and gather extra food or something? I don't know. Or get some villagers. That might seem the most sensible option. And then it looks like we have more choices. We can spend a point of oil and go to a leaky water tower just here. We can spend a point of oil and go to a shack town, or we can just drift along on our sail, not using any fuel at all, and go to whatever that is. Factory ruins. Oh my goodness me. Oh, this is very intriguing. But right now we've got no choice. Let's go over to the leaky water tower, shall we? So Boaty Land makes its boaty way over here. And right, pause time for a second. Pause time. There we go. Right, so what have we got? Let's just see if we can have a little look around. Right, over there, there's definitely something. An abandoned shack. So that's that. It looks quite nice over here. Looks a little bit sort of Grove-esque. Right, plenty more resources as well, which is marvellous. So yeah, look at that. It's sort of like a Grove type thing, those plants. Sort of overhanging tree things. So that is the abandoned shack. Okay. That, this is going to be the water tower, is it? I assume. Or is that the factory? That's factory ruins. Okay. Yep, they are factory ruins. Where's the water tower thing? Now, again, I can't quite tilt the camera. There it is. Okay, so that is the leaky water tower. So if we go back to, does that go back to our thing? Yeah, there we go. So what does it say about each one? The leaky water tower, we just need to salvage it to get us 20 water. Oh my goodness me, that's brilliant. The factory ruins gives us 3 oil, which we're going to need to proceed. And the abandoned shack will give us some stuff and some research points, which could be very useful indeed as well. And I think what we'll do is we shall wrap things up for now, but next time we'll come back and have another go at this. Although this thing here saying, look, you get 20 water from this, it does kind of imply that there is a fine line between staying in one place and grabbing all the resources and then taking what there is and moving on before you run out of the essentials. Because, yeah, we could go, yay, 20 water, brilliant, top up with 20 water. Spend an absolute age going over there, getting wood, getting fish, doing all this other stuff. And then we can go through that 20 water very quickly indeed. So it's kind of a balance between you take the stuff. Do you just take that very quickly? Do you go bish, bash, bosh, get those 3 things and then go to the next area? Or do you kind of try and scavenge a bit? Yeah, that's quite a nice that's quite a nice balance sort of thing going on. But yeah, we'll come back next time and we shall have a go and see how we get on here out to the Leaky water tower. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in Flotsam. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's follow Matt Spence, aka Duke Nukem, as he chases after a dirty villain. There are a lot of angry people still. I don't know why. Never ever employ him, he's terrible. This place is full of rats. Timothy Robles with your kind of crazy eyes. You have tea leaves in for one of my shops.